Hi, Ron. We're back with another question from a member. Ron, if a beneficiary passes away, what is the process through the QFS that will the account cease to be used, or with the funds be available for the next of kin?
Well, let's understand for sure the difference between a beneficiary and a managing director. Managing directors will get redemption funds and do their projects, and being a beneficiary is part of the RSS program. If you're not familiar with Loved One Society, then these are things that just add to your understanding a little bit. Um, the beneficiary is one who is referred into the program and starts receiving uh, per minute downloads, 10 cents per minute download in the initial stage, and can increase that by referring other people that sign up under your own ID. Okay, so that's that. The process then. Uh, Let me just say this first: the managing director will be given a personal amount of money to be used by that person as a managing director for his experiences in sharing those funds with other people. A beneficiary does not have that. If a managing director passes away or whatever, I don't even relate to the question there because I believe they will live forever if they want to. But the funds cannot be given to other people because it's personal to that individual, and the heavens will either choose somebody to be in their place or just let those funds become part of Loved One Society's uh, larger uh, amount of money um, that we use to bond the uh, double bond all of the contracts and agreements that people have. So there's a way for that to go into Loved One Society. Uh, a beneficiary passes away. It's just like having a bank account in the quantum financial system. You you have people that will. It's like you do a will and so much goes to these and so much and so forth. And I believe that that's the way that it's your personal a beneficiary will have their beneficiary accounts, and then if they pass away, then they by will they can give it to somebody else. Uh, Now there's a lot of questions that would be associated with, well, how does it get to the other people unless they just take over the account and start using it. And if that's the situation, then if that's what they wanted their families to take over, then that's can go into a common account or whatever. The quantum financial system will not allow bad people using money. Period. It has to be more in line with the heavens, the use of the money. So they won't allow people that are having control over other people, wanting control over them. They won't let those kinds of people have the funds in the beginning. So uh, that's not going to happen for an extended period. We go through 50, 20, 50 or 20 or however many years you're living, and if you want to pass away, then you take care of that, and the alliance or the QFS will know what to do with the funds. So that's the best answer that I can give for that. Um, we'll find out better as we learn how to use the QFS for our own personal use. So just those are good questions, and yet they're questions that we'll have an answer if we get when we get into it, into the implementation of the QFS. Now, I'm just going to say this, and it may be controversial to some people, but I don't care. Alliance created Love One Society. It is a structure to use for humanitarians who receive redemption funds. If you're not part of Love One Society, then how are you going to use the Alliance's money in a way that is better than the use of the Love One Society programs? So if I can be honest with you, from my understanding, becoming a member of Love One Society and qualify for the funds, one of those qualifications will be that you are a member of Love One Society and will have a memorandum of understanding from Love One Society to use the facilities of the Love One Society in your uh, stewardship responsibilities, and we'll call it a projects. And there may be many, many, many projects. Um, you'll be inspired to do the things that you have passion with. Passion is the thing that they're looking for as far as the use of the money. What are you using it for? Use it for the things you have a passion in, then that creates a greater vibration, a greater love, and it also brings forth a greater or more pure intelligence. So uh, we want to separate ourselves from the heavens, but we're gathered in, and we're going to be a part of instead of being separate from them. But we're still going to be functioning as physical beings here on this earth or wherever we choose to go. We might choose to go into the galactics and live in other locations, and that's fine. We get to do what we really want to do, where our passion is. So I hope that helps. But if beneficiary passes away, it's just like they had create a will, and the alliance will do what they're supposed to do. I hope that helps.
Great question and a great answer, Ron. Thank you for that. It seems like this is a crossover between a 3D question with a 5 5D answer that perspective may change.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
Well, thank you so much. We'll be right back with another question from members.